Today marking the historic and monumental one-year anniversary of WrestleRant's debut, we take a trip down memory lane to relive each of the 62 prior editions of WrestleRant that have occurred over the last year. I thank you for your continuous support and hope for many, many more going forward. Enjoy.
What's up, guys? My name is Graham, otherwise known as Graham GSM Matthews. I am using this video blog entitled WrestleRant to run down my weekly rants about pro wrestling.
Hey guys, my name is Graham GSM Matthews. Welcome back to WrestleRant edition number 2.
Hey guys, welcome to the third edition of WrestleRant. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Graham GSM Matthews. Hey guys, welcome to the fourth edition of WrestleRant. Hey guys, welcome to WrestleRant edition 5, coming off the very hot pay-per-view SummerSlam 2011. Hey guys, and welcome to the sixth edition of WrestleRant. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist GSM, here today for the Raw review of August 15th, 2011. Hey guys, welcome to WrestleRant edition number 7. Your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist GSM. Hey guys, and welcome back. This is WrestleRant edition number 8, and I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist GSM, here today to review the August 25th edition of TNA Impact Wrestling that occurred last night. Hey guys, and welcome to WrestleRant edition number 9. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist GSM, here today to discuss the August 29th edition of Monday Night Raw, one of the better episodes in recent weeks. Hey guys, and welcome to WrestleRant edition number 10. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist GSM, here today to review last night's epic and unprecedented Super SmackDown that aired live on the Sci-Fi Network. Hey guys, and welcome to WrestleRant edition number 11. I am your host, Graham GSM Matthews, for today, and my special guest host here for today, my brother Jackson, helped to review last night's September 1st edition of TNA Impact. They were on the road in Alabama last night. Hey guys, welcome to the 12th edition of WrestleRant, here today on a rainy edition of WrestleRant to review last night's Monday Night Raw, airing on September 5th. Labor Day, happy Labor Day to you all. Hopefully you enjoyed your holiday. Hey guys, and welcome to WrestleRant edition number 13. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist GSM. Welcome back, WrestleRanters. This is WrestleRant edition number 14, and I'm your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist, now level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to review WWE Monday Night Raw Super Show, October 3rd, 2011, and also the results of this past Sunday's hellacious, no pun intended, Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Welcome, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 15, a historic, monumental milestone for Bleacher Report featured columnist Graham GSM Matthews, here today to review Monday Night Raw Super Show for October 10th, 2011. Welcome, WrestleRanters, back to edition number 16 of WrestleRant for another electric episode to review last night's Monday Night Raw of October 17th, 2011. Welcome, WrestleRanters, to an unexpected special 17th edition of WrestleRant. Welcome, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 18, another jam-packed edition for you here today on October 25th, 2011. Welcome, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 19. I'm your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist level 1, apparently now, Graham GSM Matthews, here today for a variety of topics. I've been absent from YouTube since last Tuesday, I believe. I've had a lot to cover. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your past Halloween. I know I did. Welcome, WrestleRanters, to another monumental edition of WrestleRant. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to review the November 7th edition of Monday Night Raw. And welcome back, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 21. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist level 2, Graham GSM Matthews. Welcome back, WrestleRanters. This is your host, Graham GSM Matthews, here today for the returning WrestleRant edition number 22. Welcome back, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 23. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist level 3, Graham GSM Matthews, here today on December 8th, 2011 to discuss all the latest ramblings from the world of wrestling, including this past Monday Night Raw. Welcome, WrestleRanters, back to edition number 24 of WrestleRant. I'm your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews. Welcome, WrestleRanters, to another episodic edition of WrestleRant. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, for today's monumental 25th edition of WrestleRant. Yes, we have finally hit 25, going into Christmas in only less than 48 hours. Happy New Year, WrestleRanters. I am your host here today, Graham GSM Matthews, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2. Welcome, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 27. Here today is January 7th, I believe, 2012. Here today to review this week's World of Wrestling, everything that we had on this week's Raw, SmackDown, and Impact. Welcome, WrestleRanters, to the 28th edition of WrestleRant. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to review last night's electric edition of Monday Night Raw, the best episode of Raw I have seen probably in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Hello, WrestleRanters, and welcome to WrestleRant edition number 29. I'm your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to talk about this week's editions of WWE's Friday Night SmackDown, as well as TNA Impact Wrestling from this past Thursday night. Welcome, WrestleRanters, to the monumental 30th edition of WrestleRant. And welcome back, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 31. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today for an exciting week in pro wrestling reviewing. Hello, WrestleRanters, and welcome to WrestleRant edition number 32. I'm your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to discuss a handful of topics. Happy Friday, WrestleRanters, and welcome to WrestleRant edition number 33. I'm your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to discuss a lot of things going on in the world of wrestling this week. From TNA Against All Odds to Monday Night Raw to the exclusive breaking news injury of Randy Orton, also affecting my prediction for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view this Sunday night. Finally, GSM has come back to YouTube. Finally, GSM has come back to WrestleRant. Finally, GSM has come back home. Welcome back, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 35. I'm your host, Graham GSM Matthews, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2, here today to discuss Monday Night Raw and Super SmackDown Live that aired this past Tuesday night and Monday night, respectively. How's it going, WrestleRanters, and welcome to WrestleRant edition number 36. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to discuss last night's electric edition of Monday Night Raw. Welcome, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 37. I am your host, the Internet Champion, Long Island Ice... No, wait, no, wrong show. How's it going, WrestleRanters, and welcome back to WrestleRant edition number 38. Yes, there has been 38 editions. I'm surprised I made it this far as well, and I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews. See, I'm trying to mimic the Mrs. Mean face, that he's been making the last couple of weeks, so let me know if I'm doing a good job. Well, anyways, I'm going to have to work on that. But WrestleRant number 39, Graham GSM Matthews, your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2. Welcome, WrestleRanters, to the biggest WrestleRant of all time. This is our 40th edition. I am your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to discuss last night's Monday Night Raw. 8 months ago today marked the first ever edition of WrestleRant. Now, 40 editions later, I welcome you, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 41. With me as your host, Bleacher Report featured columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, for today's huge aftermath show for WrestleMania 28. Happy Friday, WrestleRanters, long time no see, and welcome back to WrestleRant edition number 42, that is, and I am back for the first time since last Monday with my WrestleMania 28 review, here today for everything regarding to Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and as well as last night's fantastic edition of TNA Impact Wrestling.
Welcome back, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 43. I'm your host, Bleacher Report Pitcher Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to discuss and review last night's TNA Impact Wrestling's Lockdown 2012 event live from Nashville, Tennessee. WrestleRanters, welcome back to WrestleRant edition number 44, and I'm your host, Bleacher Report Pitcher Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today discussing April 16, 2012 edition from Monday Night Raw from London, England. How's it going, WrestleRanters, and welcome to WrestleRant edition number 45. I'm your host, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today. How's it going, WrestleRanters? Welcome to WrestleRant edition number 46. I'm your host, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Graham GSM Matthews, here today for the Monday Night Raw starring Brock Lesnar review for April 23rd, 2012. Welcome back, WrestleRanters, and welcome to WrestleRant edition number 47. I'm your host, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to voice my predictions for tomorrow night's epic Extreme Rules pay-per-view live from Chicago, Illinois. Welcome back, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 48. I'm your host, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to review last night's epic pay-per-view entitled Extreme Rules live in Chicago, Illinois. Welcome back, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 49. I'm your host, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to review last night's great edition of Monday Night Raw from May 7th, 2012. And yes, you're only one more video away from WrestleRant edition number 50. From August 2nd, 2011, I have been entertaining the masses with my numerous YouTube videos, from my WrestleRants, to my dance videos, to my pillow videos, and everything else in between. And today, we celebrate a huge milestone, and with this being my 50th edition, yes, my monumental, historic 50th edition of WrestleRant, and I can tell you right now, it's going to be nothing short of epic. Welcome back, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 51. I'm your host, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews. Welcome back to WrestleRanters, and I am your host, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Graham GSM Matthews, here today for WrestleRant edition number 52. Welcome back, WrestleRanters, and this is your host with the most, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, and yes, I haven't updated a WrestleRant in nearly 2 weeks, but today I am back with school finally ending. I am finally back. Welcome, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 54. I'm your host, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to review last night's lackluster No Way Out pay-per-view. Welcome back, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 55. I am your host, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to discuss Monday Night Raw. But before we get right down to that, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a Rey Mysterio mask today, if you haven't noticed, today's date is June 19th. The numbers are 619, and that is an honor to Rey Mysterio, San Diego's own area code. And I'm going to be wearing my Rey Mysterio mask for the majority of today's WrestleRant, if not all of it. Welcome back, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 56. I'm your host for this evening, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews. And no, this is not going to be a SmackDown review of any sorts today. Welcome, everybody, to WrestleRant edition number 57. I'm your host for the evening, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews. And if you're wondering why I'm not wearing my Promise Championship belt that I promise to wear every single WrestleRant that I do, it is not here this evening because all of my shit is at my new house. Welcome, everybody, to WrestleRant here today, and I'm your host, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, for WrestleRant edition number 58, Part 1. Welcome back, WrestleRanters, to WrestleRant edition number 58. I'm your host this evening, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews. Austin Aries is the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Welcome back, WrestleRanters, to the monumental 60th edition of WrestleRant here today, and I'm your host, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to discuss exactly why TNA is superior to WWE after the articles that I've written today and all the feedback that I've received. It's me, GSM. Welcome, everybody, to WrestleRant edition number 62. I am, of course, your host for this evening, Bleacher Report Feature Columnist Level 2, Graham GSM Matthews, here today to review an electric week in the world of wrestling.